Hey traders from around the world, what is going on? It's Friday, which means I'm here to do a trade review for each and every one of you here. Trade review is pretty simple. I'm going to pick a trader and they're going to tell me what they traded and how they traded it, and then we're going to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly. Obviously, we have the World Series of day trading. A lot of you know that and might be keeping track. We're doing pretty good. I'm happy with where we're at. We are not the best team, but there's a lot of teams out there. And you can kind of see where we are at right now. So not too bad at the present moment in time. If you kind of want like a full explanation of team scoring, you can kind of come over here and see this. So, right, it depends on, it's the more points you have, the better. And, you know, teams are ranked based on the top 50 competitors in the overall ranking. So again, the more points you have or the better traders, the better that you're doing. That's kind of the way that this is. So we're in second. Doing pretty awesome, right? That's pretty great. So for anyone who's watching this or trading this or being a part of my team, congratulations. I feel like we did really well today overall as a team. So congratulations to so many out there. Just really wonderful job. Exceptionally proud of you. And I'll share some individual stats and some names next week. So stay tuned for that. But bottom line, I want to walk you through one of the best gaps I've seen in my entire life. And I'm almost not even exaggerating. And I want to talk about this beautiful gentleman right here. This is Kevin. He lives down here in Nashville, Tennessee. He's a good buddy of mine. We've hung out a few different times, and he's only been trading, I think, about a year and a half now. So he's, you know, still newer in the game, but he's had some good successes. He's had some losses. He's gotten his hands dirty, and today he just absolutely went berserk. He made 3.85 Rs on one Roku trade. We're going to kind of talk about that trade right now because obviously I discussed Roku in depth on Wednesday, and then it did it again today. So if you didn't get it on Wednesday, right? If you're like, oh man, Wednesday is the greatest gap of all time. If only I could get it again. There was another shot. You had a second opportunity. Roku yesterday had a nice little bullish candle, right? It had a big bearish gap. It closed, and I mean, I would assume this looks to me like a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? So wave structure. It just kind of seems that way to me. So you got this 1, 2. So we're in a 3-wave down right now, and we'll figure out, you know, how that looks like or what moves or what it does from here. But my overall thought process is pretty simple. We're most likely going to go a little bit lower on Roku, and this was a phenomenal gap, perfect in every single way, perfect. And here's how most traders played it. I mean, I'll give you 2 or 3 different types of chart examples and perspectives on Roku, but if you come over here to a 5-minute chart, I mean, realistically, the very first 5-minute candle, right? You had a nice gap, traded down, and then you had a high wave candle, followed by an inside high wave candle, followed by a little bit of a bearish candle, followed by boom, here you go. This is your bullish candle on Roku on a 5-minute chart. Perfect bearish gap and go, right? I even had a webinar just yesterday about these types of candles and these types of gaps, and you just had this really gorgeous move, a breakdown of that candle, and just it flushed. So if we're talking about like extended hours, I'll come over here and I'll show you the extended hours chart. Here's the 3-minute time frame, and with the extended hours turned on right at market close, this is pretty much what happened. I mean, not close, sorry, you know, market open. We just traded down to this support level. So we traded down the very first 3-minute candle. You can see it had an upper shadow and a little bit of a lower shadow. And Kevin's plan was pretty simple. He mentioned that he waited for, you know, for Roku to close below that pre-market low, and then he got into some puts. So he got into a 120 put, which is right here, the 120 strike price. So out of the money put, which it didn't expire this Friday, but expired next Friday. So that's why he went out of the money so far, is because he was buying next week. And he got into that at 8:35. So on this candle, as we broke down, he got into some puts at 120. And the trade was running. I mean, again, it was just This is a 3-minute time frame. You can see beautiful hammer candle right here, gets taken out, crushed, huge volume. There was just nothing stopping Roku all the way to the 100 simple moving average on the chart. And I mean, it's an incredible trade. This was amazing, fantastic, stupendous, absolutely wonderful. The great part about being in the trading room is there were a lot of traders asking about fading Roku. I got a lot of questions like, hey, is Roku going to fade? Is Roku going to go up? This is the bounce, right? And that was like right around here, right around 10 o'clock Central, 11 Eastern. And my reply was, no, do not look to fade Roku. It's in a wave 3, gap down, strong gap. And another big winner for today was Netflix. So Robert sent me a detailed trade setup on Netflix. In fact, I mean, that was Kevin's trade. But let me just open up Robert's really quick. So this was his exact trade. Let's see if I can open that. There it is. So he got in bearish pretty much as it broke down below 278.22, and he had a 1-hour target, he had a 2-hour target. Joe Sidoti made money on Netflix. Honglu made money on Netflix. Brad Reed made money on Netflix. Tom made money on Netflix. Netflix was a perfect gap. And again, you had the phenomenal high wave candle here on a 5-minute chart, inside candle, and then right when it started breaking down, below that support. Pretty simple, right? You can see original stop. He played the breakdown of a high wave candle on a 5-minute chart. Crazy. Where have we heard that before? Just can't even imagine where he could have come up with that particular trade. This was an absolute perfect gap on Netflix. So good. And in fact, check this out. Really early morning. Let me just scroll up. Look at Honglu at 9:59. It said, I'm still in Netflix and I can't figure out a target. I can't remember if he posted. So he was in a bullish swing trade and he exited with 1.85 Rs. So he got 1.1 R total because he was in a bullish swing trade, got stopped out and then flipped. So Honglu, congratulations, man. That was beautiful. This was Kevin's earlier trade on Roku. Again, he took 2 trades. This is him spelling it out. I mean, I love that setup. So let me just kind of keep scrolling out. Again, Kevin just sharing his trades with us. Thank you so much, Kevin. Let me keep scrolling up. There's just a lot of good. I'm looking for 2 hours on Netflix. There's my boy Tom at 8:58. But this is what I was looking for. Early this morning, really early, there's Kyle Williams with 1.27 hours on Roku in 6 minutes. Roku changed people's financials life today. Let's see. All right, 8:15. So 15 minutes before market open. Netflix will either be a spectacular bearish gap down today or a perfect trap. Right? Didn't know which one it was, but this was an early morning setup that I had on Netflix. Before the market even opened, I was just ready to short it. And, again, really great setup. Gorgeous stuff on Netflix. Beautiful. You can see that was just a pre-market low break from yesterday. So break the low, retested, came back up, and hit its head against that resistance on Netflix. So yeah, some life-changing money was made out there. And you can see us sitting here in seconds. A lot of traders just went absolutely bazonk mode out there. So, and again, for all the other competitors, this was a great market. I hope you all did extremely well, and it was a lot of fun. We still got some more time left, but overall, having a blast doing it. This was an incredible move on both Netflix and Roku. If you need practice, print these charts out and study them, because I'm letting you know from someone who's specialized at trading these types of gaps for many years. These gaps were both perfect. Study them, ask questions about them, back trade them on any time frame you can or any time frame you want. But Netflix was just a layup. High wave, 5-minute candle, followed by an inside candle. I mean, give me a break. Gorgeous moves. Anyway, congratulations for everyone making money. If you shorted Netflix, you made money today. And if you shorted Roku, you made money today. So congratulations to those 2 traders, both Kevin, for sharing your trade review with me, and everyone else out there in the real life trading community. Thanks for being a part of everything. Love it. You're doing amazing, folks. I will see you all on Monday. And until then, love life, live life, and trade it. Bye.